Yeah, hi everyone. This is Paul here, and I'm in Sweden right now. I'm in Värmland, quite close to Ängsbacka, where the No Mind Festival was, and where many of you I've met there. And I'm just actually sitting by a lake, about to jump in. It's been such a hot summer here, so I'm going to jump in there in a minute. But just before I do, I was sitting and just had some contemplations came to me, and some insights came to me that I thought I would just share with the friends who are open to that. Because I really wanted to speak about the importance of Sangha, and especially when we get to know people closer, we get close to people, it's almost like they become almost like a second family to us. And somehow, of course, patterns of behavior, strong emotions, strong feelings, strong situations also will come up within Sangha. And often many of us, we have been brought up in environments where strong emotions or needs or some kind of expression of our feelings hasn't gone down particularly well, and maybe it hasn't even been allowed, it's been shut down. But within Sangha and within the spiritual community, I feel it holds a great potential to allow us to explore things and open to things and situations that naturally arise, hopefully with a different outcome to the outcome that we were brought up with and conditioned by. And of course this requires some level of maturity, and it requires some level of presence, so that we're not totally identified with emotions, strong emotions and experiences when they arise, but that somehow we're able to just explore them together. And if you find the possibility and potentiality to be able to do that, either within Sangha or maybe within close relationships, then I think that holds the potential for incredible change and incredible healing. You know, if I just give a really practical example, you know, maybe in our family of origin we were not allowed to express anger, or we were not allowed to express our needs very easily. And maybe now as we're older, situations again arise where we feel we need to express our needs, and sometimes we need to express them quite strongly. And is it possible that that can be done, and maybe the outcome of expressing our needs and the outcome of expressing our feelings is different to what it was when we were a child? And when this happens, even if there is some difficulty with this, if the person or the people that you're involved with, if you can resolve it through open dialogue, open communication, honesty, self-reflection, and of course the most important factor, to be holding it within the light of presence, then I feel that we have really tremendous potential within the Sangha communities and within the spiritual communities to explore some of the things that we're most afraid of. Some of the things maybe around rejection and abandonment, neediness, jealousy, all of these things that are very, very difficult and part of the human condition. Within the light of presence, I feel that they can be looked at maturely, and they can be looked at with love and sensitivity, so that there is the possibility of another outcome, a different outcome. And maybe that outcome allows us to trust ourselves more, trust life more, trust the possibility and potentiality that we're able to express ourselves genuinely and honestly without being rejected. And that's a beautiful possibility for me, and it's one that I was just sitting, just contemplating a little bit, and just the instinct came to just make a short video. So I hope this is somehow of benefit. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I don't know. But I think it's important, and I really encourage those of you who are drawn to satsang, who are drawn to Sangha, who are drawn to presence work, that you can bring that into your relating, because it will make a tremendous amount of difference. And sometimes conflict on one level brings us even closer to other people if we can resolve it. Sometimes I think sometimes conflict shows you really where you're at with somebody. And if conflict can be resolved, and if both parties feel met and understood and heard, then I think that can only bring people closer together. So yeah, I think that's about it for now. We're in Sweden for another week, and then we're heading off to Norway, and then we're kind of heading back to the UK sometime or another. But it's been such a beautiful summer here, and it's still beautiful now, and I'm just going to enjoy this lake. I'm just about to jump in this lake. I'll just show you it before I go. Beautiful lake here. Forest, lakes, silence. Doesn't get any better for me. And thank you to Nicholas for showing me this place. It's a lovely little spot. Alright, bye everyone. Hey door, bye bye.